Hi everyone, I'm Grayston, and during COVID-19 we have started a new videocast series to keep the golf world informed and entertained. It is called Armchair Stories. Hope you enjoy the series and please share with your friends and comment below. This new series is going to have Jamie McConnell.
Thank you very much.
Alastair Brown, Martin Robinson, Stevie Deane and Fraser McLaughlin. We're all UAE golf pros. Today they're going to be sharing some stories about the years working over here. So Jamie, to start with, tell us a bit about your experience in the UAE and working as a golf pro over here.
I've pretty much loved every minute. I think it's been one of the best experiences of my life and golfing life, and I've met some really cool people over here. Love the team I've worked with pretty much all the way through, and it pretty much changed my life coming over here, to say the least. Like I say, both from a life point of view and from a golfing point of view.
Alastair, can you tell us how the golf scene's changed over here since you first came?
Well, when I came here, I obviously there was a lot of guys already here. The golf industry was quite big. I came here 12 years ago. There was quite a lot of golf pros still already here, and actually, there was golf courses like the Montgomerie, there was Emirates, there was Creek, Jebel Ali, ranches. There was, I'm trying to think of what else was here, but I know that certainly, since I came here, then obviously you had the Els Club open, Jumeirah Golf Estate, you had the Al Zora. So it's just expanded massively over the last sort of 7, 8, 9 years, 10 years that I've been here 12. So a massive growth in the golf industry since I started here. But everything's got a lot easier, everything's got a lot more open. Obviously, the standard of golf instruction's gone way up through the roof, and yes, it's been really, really good. We've definitely either moved with the times or actually stayed ahead of the times. So yeah, it's been very good so far.
And Martin, you've worked all over the block in the UAE.
I went to Abu Dhabi first in 2011 at the National. It was a great experience there. I arrived there in November, and then we had the tournament in Jan, HSBC, and that was Tiger's first European event back after all his sabbaticals and injuries, and it was great. He nearly won it. He went down to the final hole with Robert Rock. That was my sort of start to the UAE, and then I went over to Saadiyat, worked at there, great facility, and then in Montgomerie for the last 2 or 3 years, which is great. I mean, living in Dubai is great fun, but yeah, all the clubs I've been at have all been unique, and they've been exceptional facilities, like the rest are as well. So I think we're very lucky over here.
Stevie, what about you, mate? You've obviously on the block now. You're moving to Jumeirah Golf Estate, at the Peter Cowen Academy.
So I'm going to head up to Jumeirah. So obviously I actually had started there just before the lockdown, Scotty. So I think I was there for 2 days, and now I've been stuck at home since. But I'm the same as Alastair. I've been here for just over 12 years now. So we've been here a long time. We've seen a lot of changes, which have been fantastic over the last 12 years. Obviously, I think we're all very fortunate to actually work and live in this part of the world. And, like the guys were saying, the facilities are fantastic. Obviously, the weather's fantastic, and it's just a great spot to be, Scott.
Definitely agree. And Fraser, you're a little bit out the way in that lane.
Yeah, I feel I'm like the hillbilly of the group a little bit up in our lane. So I've been here nearly 11 years, 10 and a half years now. The truth be told, my whole thing was evacuation from Scotland. I wanted a new start. Stephen Hubner, who we all know very well, kind of put a word in for me at Alain, got me the job. And to be honest, the plan was to come there, put a strong year, maybe move to Dubai or Abu Dhabi. But I'll be honest, I fell in love with the place there, and myself and my wife are very happy, and we've not moved since, and don't have any intention either, so fingers crossed we can stay a bit longer.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Fingers crossed it all recovers from the COVID-19, but it seems to be good signs with the golf clubs opening in Abu Dhabi and Al Zora, so hopefully Dubai will change as well. Thank you all for joining us today on Armchair Stories. Got some good stuff, and hopefully we'll have another series in the next week or so. Cheers,
Good to
guys.
see you again.
Scott.
Scotty.
Stay safe, guys. Take care.